Well, I am absolutely struggling here. If you think I'm in the career mode, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the weather. It is red hot. Got my water ready. Like our form in the career as well. Let's keep it going, shall we? As yes guys, welcome back to the FIFA 21 Paris FC career mode, episode number 6 of season number 2, so we should be anyway, halfway through the series at the end of this episode as we move towards the window opening back up as we'll simulate that drill. We have, yes, it's Rodez, I think, on the 17th of December, and then a big 2-week rest before we have Toulouse in the cup in the next game. I'm not going to make the same pun that I usually do, but we can't lose that. I've done it. As then we have VAFC after that, Toulouse again, and Rodas again. So we play 2 of the same teams twice, and then VAFC in there. So not really sure if it's going to be comfortable, but it hopefully could be. As hey, the background's started to light up as we have Rodez first. Yes, 15th in the league. I don't think we're going to go... Actually, no, I do think this is a different team to the one we played last time, because we did rotate it a little bit, as this is the squad we're going to be putting out. Maybe the last time it is this squad altogether, because, of course, we've got transfers after this game, as we've got Adrian in goal, Campanini, Bamba, Colleen, Manduki and Hano, Masengo, Name and Said Arab supporting Laura, and Antiste now back up front as a pair. Yes, Yanis Saliba drops onto the bench because it's Rodez. It's 15th place. We possibly could rotate this a bit more, but I'm going to go with a strong enough team of strong players that aren't in the first team as much. And let's have a look at Rodez's team. Possibly could be seeing this twice with Givac in goal, Amawu, Roch, Bade, Chungari and Keduran, with Lebogne, Bossier and Terretrio, with Dembele and David up front, or David, don't know which is. So let's go out there and prove we can win this game, shall we? It's a dodgy first touch though from Manduki, but we do keep the ball. Name gets support from Campanini right there as he drills one into Laura. Now onto Said Arab. Good little bit of interplay right here, but still need a little bit more as that's a good pass around the corner. Campanini now gets that move in front of him from Laura. Spins out, but don't keep it. And a bit of early intent, but nothing coming from it, of course, as now Le Borgne with the ball. He actually gets a turn on there as well, and a good run on as we do get the tackle in from Colleen right now. And Masengo, we could actually break straight away. That's a great ball through to Laura as Gatean Laura's back in the team. Can he be back in with a bang? Dodgy step to the left as I wanted it on his left foot to try and hit it across the keeper. He needs to work on his left foot as well. I thought that was the chance, but misses, or didn't really miss, just saved by the keeper, or squandered, because he didn't really need to make a save. He just ran out and collected it, kind of, as now Hano putting the pressure on right there, and Hano's actually won the ball, facing the opposite direction. That's a great place to get it, as it's a terrible place to pass it to, as 20 minutes into this one. Still deadlock unbroken. Terretrio, I think that's how it's pronounced, onto David right here, as Le Borgne has it back, and we needed a tackle in there, and we got one, but it looks like it's at the expense of an injury to a centre-back, and that is not good. Now our centre-backs are going out on loan in the upcoming month, of course, as Terretrio steps inside here, and they could have a chance from it. Adrian with the save, and he has been a little bit more solid as of late. Adrian has improved a little bit, as that's a good ball upfield as well, looking for Antiste, who's not going to get there, but I'm worried about the injury. There we go. Axel Bamba, I think it is. Yes, makes a tackle right there. And it was his name coming up as the round where he should be. And they have missed the target as Bamba stretched himself again. And he's definitely coming off the field. Going to get Gillet on before he goes out on his loan deal. So hopefully he can prove himself worthy of a position. Because of course he goes for 2 years. And I want him to come back and be a first teamer if possible. So let's see if he can do anything here. And Le Borg now attacking the position that has been left, as we need to try and, there we go, get a foot on it. Masengo with the spin pass straight out. And Lara, oh, it's a good job. He need not bloody connect right there as Dembele passes it backwards into the middle. Oh, and it's half time. Didn't even realise it was that close, as it's 0-0. The break, bit disappointed with us going forward. And at the back, they've had a couple of chances, but I'll put it down to an injury. We need to step the levels up. Do not want another draw like it was against Pau, as now Masengo Pow, down the line straight away into Hano, as Hano's going to try and dribble inside. He's going to keep on going. He's the wing back. It falls to Antiste as everyone just let go of the ball at once. As now Name onto Hano over the top. It's going to fall for Antiste. Is it? Yes, he's going to drag this back, and we've got a man in the middle if we can reach one, and that's a good pass straight onto Name in front, and Name's put it in the back of the net. I did not expect that to go in. He's hit it through a man in front and past the keeper, as we take a lead in this even game at the start of the second half. Great finish that, and all started from Hano dribbling forward, lost the ball, but we got it back. Great flick on from Gate and Larry in front of him, and put into the bottom corner by Name, who should have definitely not missed that and didn't do. Second glimpses he definitely shouldn't have missed is now Manduki. Straight onto Laura, and Antiste is actually through the middle. He's on a race with the keeper, and I think he was inches offside as Guavac catches that, and we've got just over an hour on the clock, which Rodez are going to try and come back in. However, I think with the form we are on, they shouldn't really have a chance as Campanini runs inside. Campanini straight in front of him as well to Said Arab, as Arab is going to be allowed to run with the ball a little bit here, but still cuts back and doesn't know where to go as he squeezed it through the gap though. Antiste, one more onto Lowry. We've got his wing back running down here. It's Campanini to keep this in and whip it first time. Arab challenging. And I think he would have been there first if he got the head on it. And it's Dembele on the ball right here as Manduki jumps in and makes this tackle as now Masengo to charge forward. Masengo has Gate and Lowry in front of him as he could not get the pass right. As we're going to make a sub as well. Milloy, you might have spotted he was on my bench over Depreville because, one, I want to rest Depreville, and two, I want to see if he's worth actually buying after his loan. We had a 1 year loan deal on him as, hang on, they could have a chance here. No, we've got the tackle in, but yeah, he has a 1 year loan deal, and that expires in, of course, January, when we got him to replace Bolly at the end of last year. So we've got to decide if we want to keep him or not. So we've got to see a good performance. He's still not on the field though. It's still Said Arab who's put a good ball over to Antiste, who gets there first, and what a save from the keeper, man. That should be 2-0 as he's going to get himself on the field right now, and we're going to whip this in with Name straight into the front post, and a header one, but to the keeper again. And here's Rodez on the last couple minutes of the attack, and I've just spotted the minute. Rodez have scored in not even in stoppage time, just before, and now we have a challenge on our hands. It's come out of the blue, and the 15th place side have actually pegged us back. I never saw this going in a million years. It's just got round the defender, and the shame is placed not on Adrian, who probably should have done better, but Manduki. Manduki let his man get around him and still put it back in the box where it was one-on-one, and that ain't good. Masengo withdrawn for Saliba in the last couple of minutes as we need to try and get forward. It's Laura right on it straight away, and Laura trying to drill, and no, that's really shocked me. That I expected us to just sail to a 1-0 win once we got the goal, but Rodez have pegged us back, and it is a 1-1 draw in the capital. I can't believe that. That 1-1 draw may have cost our place in the automatics, as we've got 6 players leaving. We've got 2 thingies in right there, but I'm not going to look at them. Axel Bamba's out for 5 days, so we'll be back for the next game, but 6 players leaving. Let's have a look at these. Oh dear, there's more than 6 there, as Adrian's one of them. Don't mind him leaving. Campanini, I want him to sign on again. Saliba, haven't made my mind up on. He's really good, but there's better options if we go up a division, so I'm going to have to wait really on the outcome for that. Gurner is of course on that 1 year loan with an option to buy, which I think I'm going to take up. Buttel, gone. He's gone as soon as it's done, as Van Wolfenswinkel's retiring. Depreville, I want to keep him around, so I'll try and offer him a new one. Pembele, not seen enough of him, I'm afraid. Chiguli, if he takes a sporadic, I will. Beloud, I think it's time for him to definitely move on. We've got Vargas and Campanini, and Axel Bamba's got 2 years. So some of them players I don't mind losing. And I guess the main position at the moment is the one that I haven't really put much thought into, and that is centre-back. Now, of course, we have one of our centre-backs getting injured, and we have 2 heading out on loan. I've really not thought about that. Maybe we could put a player maybe in centre-back, like Kamara. He's a CDM. Could try and train him up at centre-back. And Hano, he can play there, so Hajam can jump onto the left wing-back if we really need to, as we are getting loads of scout reports in the meantime. You may see sweat just dripping off my cranium right now. That's not just down to, of course, the weather, but the stress I am in trying to find these players, as I put loads out on, of course, the scouting list. We've got players being bidded for this month as well. So maybe we need to leave it to players going out and coming in as well as just, well, players going out more than coming in. Got to see who goes out. We've got 2 players right there. Scout report. We've got the youth academy still going as another youth player goes out in Jung. We've got 3 of them going out right now, and we've got a couple to look at who look pretty decent, but I'll wait a little bit longer on pulling the trigger over Simon Leonard, but then again, he does look pretty decent. As this is the team we're going to go for, you can see a lot of tired players, and I have trained them. They've been on training drills, but they're just, of course, still not that sharp. With Butel, the backup keeper, in the goal. Vargas jumps into right wing back with Bamba, Colleen, Kamara. Yes, I'm going to try and put him as a centre back just to back up players, and of course is that option in central defence instead of central midfield, where I see Gurner being a better option, with Hadjam at left wing back. Chigui, Name and Malloy still trying to see what's the real deal with him, as he's got 0 sharpness for some reason. Saliba and Ricky van Wolfswinkel. It would, of course, have been Jung, but Jung has just jumped ship a day before, which is rather frustrating. So, let's go into Toulouse. A very difficult game, hopefully not to lose. And let's have a look at Toulouse's team. It's Peterson in goal, who is their starting keeper. Sana, Rogel, Bocadi, Gabrielson, Celia, Kasongo, Spearings, Van der Boomen, with Ilea Iseka and Healy up front. Reece Healy, which looks like, apart from Healy and Newell was on the bench, the same enough team that we played last time, which really doesn't build my confidence, because they were a decent out team. Yes, we beat them 4-1, but that was quite lucky, and looking at our team, it won't be the same story. We've got to try and still be consistent. We've got his main man in defence as well, Colleen, who should be the main man with his rating, 79. Our youth academy prospect wonder kid, who should be the best player hands down, but really isn't for some reasons. Ricky van Wolfswinkel gets the touch over the top, looking for Malloy, who gets his pass out to Hadjam. Hadjam puts it back down the line to Malloy, who's going to cross it first time, and he's offside. And Hadjam right here, as Hadjam's dribbling through the middle, he gives it to Chigui, who's going to run forward as well. So Chigui to the side of him. I'm going to call him William Saliba. That is definitely not his name. It's Yanis, as he passes it into Malloy, who is getting on the ball a lot, proving that he wants to be in a Paris FC shirt next time round, next season. That's a great turn inside as well, and a shot and a good save. Malloy doing all the work himself right there, though, as it's going to be a corner ball, and Name to whip it in, looking for Colleen, and touchdown by Saliba, and hit over by Saliba. And now Name on the ball, as well as Name with a little bit of decent dribbling. I can't believe we're only 20 minutes into this one. It feels like an eternity, this game. We've had a couple of chances, of course, as Ricky van Wolfswinkel gives it to the side. Name takes his time to try and pick out the cross, but hits the first man, which is rather disappointing, as this ball's straight out to Hadjam as well, who should be further forward. Dispossessed as well, as Reece Healy coming away with it, and Hadjam does get back to stop him from charging forward. Very good defensively, but Name not so good, as Gitayan Laura turns out and has an actual pass on inside here to Malloy, as Malloy's charging at the defence right here. Ball roll inside, this time gets his shot again a little bit wrong. Does the best thing before the move, and then ends it off with a shot straight towards a comfortable keeper save, as that's a great header as well. Well, came from there, man, but Colleen's going to pick up on this again as he passes it straight forward, straight into Name. Backheel that round the corner to Malloy, has got time to charge this time and just get a pass off to one side here. I don't know where to go, so he's going to keep hold of the ball. Great footwork, and straight through to Laura with a great touch and another great stop from Peterson. That was good from Malloy, though, right on the edge of the box, and concedes another corner, does Peterson, with another great save, as that touch was horrific. We should have kept that one, as we're going to try and keep the pressure on. Good tackle onto Chigui, through the middle, stopped. However, Name now, and out to Vargas. Haven't involved him at all this game. Watch his first involvement be good. Never mind, he loses the ball straight away, as now Leia Iseka to run with it. Gives it to Healy. Healy out wide, that's definitely a yellow card, but Van der Boomen booming down this wing, as he's going to try and cut inside here. Our keeper just first to it, but that was a very, very weird shot. Or pass, I don't know. Sloppy waste of the ball from them, as we've just got a bit of time before half-time. And can we do something? That's a terrible pass from us. Tried to dive in there again. And that is half-time, 0-0 once more. No draw in this one, please, boys. That's a rhyme. Poet and I don't know it, as we need to get more than one goal in this second half. I want it more comfortable, as we're not going to make any subs. I'm going to trust the unsharp boys to get this result. Of course, I am going to make subs later, though. I'm not a complete psychopath, but we will keep on going as it is right now as Kasongo. Pass in the middle to Healy. And Reece Healy to try and run with it. We're on his back. Keep that pressure on as... Oh dear, he's passed it around as I knew that had happened as we've got a man free in the middle right now. Don't let them take the lead. Patel receives. As Malloy to juggle it forward a little bit here though. And he had a gap. He really did. As I saw the wing back last minute and it's gone through to him. Sana was the last to touch it. So he is onside. It's Hadjam with a sweaty across. And Laura. No, Saliba. Of course it is. We changed Laura out. Gets that touch. Forgot my own team for a second there as Saliba. Honestly, why did I not start him in the last game? And why am I talking about not giving him a contract? If we get into this high division, he should stay. He's really earned it as that's a great pass across the box. Slid in there. The determination is excellent from the striker to get there ahead of the defender, who looked like he might have been scoring an own goal as well. But no, 1-0 Paris. And Enzo Malloy departs the field after that goal, which hopefully we can extend upon. Of course, that may be his last appearance in a Paris FC shirt. We are yet to see so far as Spear into the pass into Leia Iseka. Great tackle from Vargas and Vargas to pass it forward. I'm sure Malloy's on loan. Or he might actually not be on loan. I'm actually unsure. Never mind. As now Healy has the ball. I'll have to check after this game. As Healy cuts back, gives it to Kasongo. They're looking like the better team a little bit here. Although it is kind of even as we've dived in a little bit there. They've got passes, but Colleen to sweep up. And Chiguit makes his way from the field as well as Gurner gets a bit more experience in this game. I don't know if we've seen the back end of Chigui already. I don't really see him as an important player or really a rotational at all. So if he takes sporadic, we'll keep him as that's a great pass around the corner and a big save from Buttielli, our backup keeper. The 38-year-old gets down very well to save that one as still. Yes, Colleen gets it away and he wants this clean sheet. He knows he doesn't play much and it is a stupendous save as Name gets the ball to Ricky van Wolfswinkel and we're going to try and attack from it to extend this lead as Saliba with his back to the players but gets it to Name as Name tries to turn out, still keeps the ball as well as now it's in the middle to Saliba onto Ricky van Wolfswinkel, falls for him. Saliba, get up, get this ball as it's going around to Depreville, never getting there. But I honestly can't believe that save he's just pulled out the bag as Hadjam flooding forward a bit from left wing back as well, but at least he's back now as of course we lost the first round last year. We lost it, so it would be amazing to get through into the second round of this cup. And I don't know if it'd replace a game in January or it would just go on to like the next month or a couple of months. I don't know how the cup competition works in France. I don't even know the name of the domestic cups as we've got another tackle in. I think this is like the Coupe Nationale though, as Name is going to get a yellow as well. Damn it! Suspended for this first game. So of course if he gets a yellow in the next one he'll be out for the third if we get there, as that's a poor shot. Buttiel to catch it and he's dying for this clean sheet. Just make sure boys that we keep it for him as Hadjam. He's trying actually not to. He's putting a very awkward ball up, but there's the final whistle and it is a 1-0 win for us. We will take that all day long. On to the next cup game right now as Adrian was clapping, taking all the credit like he was in net. That game was all about Buttiel and that save. And from the highs to the lows, now we get to see what truly happened when we drew that last game. It's decreased the gap to 1 point over Dijon, which ain't a good thing for us. We've all played the same amount of games as well, and Stade Reims are now 8 points clear. It's got a transfer offer in right here for Colleen. Of course it is, 8 million plus a decent player in Marin Pongrangic, and that is a really enticing offer. But of course, like you guys want, I won't sell him for now, as we've received 50k as well for the first round. 50k, that's not much. Come on, we should get a little bit more than that, as we've got another offering straight away as well, as it's Mikkel Malsler and 22 million this time around, which is another good, decent, solid bid for Leo Colleen, but it's gonna have to be rejected. I don't want to let you guys down. The only thing that could let me down with this guy is his wage when it comes to it, and if we don't get a good offer for him. I hope he doesn't ask to leave, as well as, of course, our main players wanting to be back into the squad for this next game, as I'm going to sim. I'm going to play Toulouse twice, because I do think we struggled a little bit in that last game. Although we did get the victory, they were very decent, and there was better than that 4-2 or 4-1 victory we gave them. And of course, they're the closest team to us, so we'll play Toulouse after the AFC. And yes, we've gone back to his normal team with that last result. So Adrian, Campanini, Bamba, Colleen, Manduki, Hano, Masengo, Name, Arab, Lara, Saliba. It's the usual, so let's just see if we can win the game. Then we can move on to another played one, which should be another win. Hopefully we can make it a triple do-over over Toulouse this season. Of course, if that other game isn't threaded in the middle as Quick Simit. They've got 5 at the back as well, which of course is always hard to beat, despite who you are against. And it's proven that it's hard to beat, as that could be a very costly defeat. It's at our place as well. De Almeida scoring 2 against us. Dos Santos getting a last 1 as Laura scored our first goal, but that is not acceptable. Losing at home to VAFC. Absolute shocker to lose that. Oh my days. Oh my days. I've just seen who we have next in the cup. I don't care that we've lost that one right now. I don't care at all, because I've just seen this is a massive game. It is Marseille on the 15th at home. Marseille are a very decent team in the round of 32, so we're already in the round of 32. It only took 1 round to get to this one. I wish we would have done it last year as well. Our first big taste of big team football, and I wonder how we're going to do. We're just going to have to sim up to it and take it as any other game. As we do, of course, before that though, have a bid in for Leo Colleen. It's 7.8 plus, and Donny Gorisabel, who looks like a decent player, well, 79 rated, same rating plus money, but no, Colleen is not going to be in a swap deal. If you are going to buy him, 40 million. 40 million is my price tag. Yes, we're in League 2 as well, League 2 of France, but 40 million is what it stands at, as I've got well too excited and I've simulated straight up to the last day, but I'm going to try and maybe make a signing before that. I haven't showed you the transfer hub or anything yet because I've been focused on these games, as oh no, the player I wanted has been, of course, approached. He's gone to Houston Dynamo. Damn it, I really wanted that guy, Federico Girotti, as these are the ones on the list. I've got Kelvin Amian, who is solely a replacement for Colleen if he does leave. I've got Michi Batshuayi, who, let's face it, I can't afford. He doesn't even want to go to Udinese with the wage demand. We've got Evan Gassand, who looks like a decent backup striker. Andron Lusamba, who's in our league and could be a steal at 76 rated, but still, does he want to come to us when we're very close to him in the league? I don't know. And Lys Mousset, who's another backup striker option. Got so many good names. It's just a shame our backup at the moment is playing literally on the form of his life. As Saliba is, though, controversially going to drop out of my team sheet for this next game. So sorry, mate. I'm going to try my hardest to maybe use a bit of experience this game. And of course, he's a bit, well, he does have experience, of course, more than Antiste. But Antiste's been with Toulouse, who were in the division above, and he will want revenge for the relegation, where Saliba was in that position a couple of years before. There's one more change. Buttielli had a really good game. Why would we keep him out underneath Adrian when he really did well in the cup? So Buttielli, Campanini at the back with, of course, Bamba and Colina we're keeping clutching on right now. I mean, he's really close to leaving if you ask me, with Manduki and Hano, Masengo and Name, if I can select them, there we go, in the midfield, both 73. Now with Dipreville, want the experience from him over Arab, who's a bit tired as well. With Laura, who scored our last goal, and is, of course, probably one of our best players at the moment, with Antiste up front alongside him. So, 5 at the back, that was no question about it, especially against Marseille, at home in the capital. Can we get a result against Olympique Marseille? Let's find out. And there's the last look at our team. I didn't even know we had 3 players on yellows as well. Campanini, Laura and Colleen. Damn, I don't think it showed Name on there as well, who should, because he got one in the last cup game, but maybe it's taking it off the last league. As here's the stadium, not stadium, but team. I was thinking, I hope we would have played at their stadium, but we're not, with Mandanda in the goal. Of course, Simon, our backup keeper, came from Marseille, as it is Camdurin, Perrin and Alvaro, Thauvan, Sumare, Gay, Willock and Morales, with Alan and Milik. Not Alan, but Alan. Very good team. Milik, Drissagana Gay, Morales on the wing, Thauvan. My clans are even salivating at it. Honestly, mouth was watering seeing that team. I cannot wait to try and beat it. As, of course, I'm not going to say it was the weather, as now it's into Dipreville. Dipreville around the corner straight to Antiste, who gives it now to Gate and Laura, as it's going to be so hard. They've even gone free at the back, but will never get past this midfield. However, can we do it right here? Masengo, misplaced though. I was wondering where Perrin had gone. I think it's the Perrin from Marseille, but I may be wrong right there. Or not Marseille, Saint Etienne. As Idrissa Gana Gueye with his back to us, pass straight through the middle into Soumare, who of course is one scouted player, I think, as we've won the ball though, and we can try and get forward a bit. It's Depreville trying to go all the way around the houses. He hasn't really played much behind Said Arab, of course, as he gets his shot off there. Masengo! Oh, he almost got there, but it was a big stretch, and he, of course, never would have scored with it. Just want him to put the cross back in, but we actually take the first half chance as Hano gets the ball right now and passes it straight onto Depreville. As can we try and do it again as well? We're making good use of our possession. We are tackling them a lot as well. As now Name, he's usually the one who gives it away a bit, but does orchestrate the team, as that's a good pass in the middle now to Laura. Back heel. Don't like it, mate. Don't risk it at this moment in time, as Depreville's got to run through the middle as well. He's actually got the ball. It's Depreville. He chips Mandanda, and we have a 1-0 lead at the Stade Châtelet, as it's Depreville with the goal, and he has looked like the bright spark. We take the lead in the round of 32 against Marseille. Possibly one of the favourites for the competition. Can you believe it? It's a ball through from Antiste. It's a bad touch from Perrin, and it's chipped over the keeper to make it 1 to the League 2 side. Oh my days. Nicolas Depreville, you have waited for that, mate. Ever since you've come in a shirt, you've been one of the best, highest rated players at the club. You've made use of your substitute appearances, but of course Said Arab has got more potential, so I've tried to play him more, but honestly, with that, you may be back in the team for life, as Alan tries to put a ball through right there, and we've still got to defenders. We do have 5 defenders. They possibly might go with 2 right now as well, as I still can't get my words out. I cannot believe the scoreline is what it is. So we've even got another chance right here. It's Campanini. He's running through, and he's messing the move up. Seriously, what was that? We're coming off the back of a defeat to VAFC, so I can see why we've actually done okay. It looks like we're putting everything into this game, and of course relaxed a little bit in the last one as Axel Bamba's charging out. Gives it to the wing back, who needs to run down the wings a little bit more. I know we are winning, but I still need that option up front to keep possession. As there we go. Great pass, and this time he needs to get his ball perfect. Antiste at the back post. What a ball. Antiste puts it over. Campanini did so well. And just before half-time, Marseille kind of had a little bit of a half chance, but not really, as we have really limited them. Butiel, our 38-year-old keeper, has not had to save anything, as can we get that ball over to Antiste in a race with the keeper, and Mandanda, despite his old age as well, is always first to that, as we're going to try and chase them down a little bit more right here. Almost got it. Soumare with the ball in the middle, as we've just got, what, under a minute, as Bamba gets the ball right here as well, straight to Antiste. Might as well go for a shot straight away, although we haven't really got the option. Name, though, making a run and almost got it, but we've made it till half-time, and we are unscathed. 1-0 up against Olympique Marseille, courtesy of NDP, who should be the MVP for this game. What a performance, however. No, not like this. Bamba gets a tackle, and he's hit the post. Oh my days, I thought we were 1-0 or 1-1 straight away after half-time, but it hits the outside of the post, and we have ridden our luck, saving a goal kick, as I thought Bamba touched that last, but let's just talk about that tackle from the underrated man. Axel Bamba got back, put the striker off, and stopped him from getting that shot on target all by himself. Butiel, I think, had it covered as well, as we could even attack from it as well. Depreville, he's doing everything himself. It's Depreville straight to Mandanda. And Milik on the ball again, so it does look like Marseille's livened up, but I can't say I didn't expect it really when they were, of course, 1-0 down in that first half, as we do have the ball right here, though. We need to keep it. Now with a good switch out from the middle of the park to Campanini as well, as Campanini drill that through the middle. Laura and Tiste making that run he usually tries to make, as Bakil, that Depreville's through. Depreville's through. Can he get there for another chip? No, he cannot. But of course we do keep the ball right here as Bamba into Colleen, and Colleen, passes it short straight into Talvan right now, as Depreville does get it again, and we need to get it through the middle. It's Depreville now out wide. Right, we've switched my mind, as we've got a bit of a whipping right here. Can we get it to the back post into Saliba? Not Saliba, but Laura, who makes the run to the front post, as I can't remember my players, but who can blame me when I'm under this much pressure to try and get a second goal? Handball, no, surely. Hano with the shot. Straight to the keeper again. Making changes in this game is one of the most difficult things I will ever do, but I feel like that is just the game telling me to do so. It went out of players. One's going to be a striker, not risking the defence. Saliba is going to come on, and it can't be Gurner, can it? It's Malloy, I think, for Depreville, who's been by far man of the match, but I need to change my attacking options. I cannot touch my defence when 1-0 up. And Joe Willett makes way for Serdar, of course, for Marseille right here, as Andreas Villas-Boas will not be happy with the way his team's doing. These were a championship, not championship, but Champions League club. I think last season, was it? I didn't think they did the best in it, but they were in it. As now AJ Morales with the pass, I think he's the one from Valencia, as now it's in the middle again. Tried to get that tackle in and haven't got it, as it's through to Morales right here, and Colleen, no, that was a fair challenge once. It's Campanini, the right wing back, who will be departing the field, as it's a red card for our defender, and a rare red card, but did take the defender, or the striker should I say, out when he was through on goal. So it's going to be hard for us now. 10 men and a free kick. Is it on the edge of the box? It is. Milik's going to take. That was so close to a penalty, and if they score from this, we are seriously under the bus. This could be game switched, but Thauvin has missed, and we still live another day. Campanini will be absolutely hating himself in that changing room, but to be fair, he did save the team a little bit, as I thought it was Colleen as well, our main centre-back, but no, as Masengo gets that pass straight through the middle. We have 9 or 8 minutes left. I'm counting down the in-game minutes as Milloy. Decent little bit of passing here as Saliba has the run around, and can we just get that over the top straight away? Looking for Antiste, but terrible ball, and it's been given as a penalty. How? How is that a penalty? I was nowhere near the ball. How has this been given? Is it off the ball? It might have been, as... Oh, that is rough. That is very rough, but we have the chance to make it 2, as now I'm subbing my central midfield. But this is a very important penalty. It's Antiste. Do we risk a chip again? We've already chipped Mandanda, as it's going to be Antiste again. Can we do it? Down the middle. And it's done. And I'm so glad I changed my mind, as we should be through to the round of 16 in the Coupe Nationale. It is a 2-0 lead with 10 men against Marseille. What a result this will be. The fans are going mental. This is by far the best episode we have ever recorded for me right now. Down the middle again, and that is what he does. Antiste. I haven't even learnt his first name now. It might be Jean Antiste. I'm not sure, but I don't care. All I care about is the score, as it is 2-0 Paris FC. Got a chance, of course, at playing the big Paris if we get through to the next round, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. We might just have a littler club and might even have an easier run to the final, of course, if we put it in like we have this game. As this, I think, might be an anomaly, but I don't want to say it myself, as Thauvin gets a pass through right there, and Milik could stop Lebel's clean sheet, which he does, and it might be a nervy ending. Well, it might not be. It will be a nervy ending. It's straight through the middle. They have broken us and teared us to stretches. You can see why. Axel Bamba's trying to act as a right back, and Marc Morales, now Campanini cannot anymore because he's in the shower, as we just need to hold on to this ball a little longer. Can we keep it going all the way back, and don't let them get this ball? It's going to be a long 3 minutes, which I don't have a clue where the referee's pulled that out from. 3, as they've tackled us straight away as well, and no, they're flooding forward. Get these tackles in. Lucas round the corner to Morales. Almost connected, but haven't. As Serdar has the ball. He's tried to put it round. Axel Bamba to get there. And when this keeper boots the ball, oh, he almost scored an own goal, Manduki. But it doesn't matter. Paris FC have won the first game they've ever played against a League One side, and their second cup game of this episode. We have beaten Marseille, who were in the top 4 of the division above. Honestly, I think if we get out of League 2, we should be fine in the division above. We should be comfortably mid-table or higher mid-table with the way that game's gone. What a performance, as yes, us and Dijon both on 40 points after 20 games, so that's looking very, very close, but I don't care. Campanini, suspended. He will care, but I don't care, because all I care about is getting through to that sweet, sweet next round. We receive 100k for it this time, which still isn't much. And it's left us the sim to lose, which is a bit of a risk again, but we've beaten them twice, at least on the Friday, before, of course, we get to see which our next cup game is, as these are in 4th position. Apart from Campanini, who is suspended for this one, so he might be back for the next cup game. That's a good sign. Apart from that, there is no change to be made. And of course, Hadjan jumping onto the bench. Oh, and the keeper as well. Put Adrian in. And I also get that I'm speaking really, really fast at the moment. That's because I am so pumped with the last result in this game, as hopefully we can pump some goals in against Toulouse, as it's a 3-1 win. And I expected them to win then when I saw the one, but no. Bam with the goal, Bob for them, but then we say nope, with Laura getting one and Colleen getting the winner, of course. The man who's staying at the club as it stands. And that is a monumental win. We stay in second as Milloy's complaining about game time, I guess. Yes, he does need a bit more game time. I'll think about what you say. Maybe a loan deal's best for him, because of course we do have two very solid cams. As he just said, of course, I think Laura was suspended. That's disappointing. I know, guys, as well, I know it's not disappointing we've signed anyone ourselves, as Gonzalo Escalante offered with 20 million. That is an amazing offer, but we're going to reject it again, of course, only taking cash, as Escalante is a player I do adore as well. Of course, used him in the Ibar save. As let's have a look as well at the season. Have we been announced in the next game that we play in this cup? It's, oh my days, it's Olympique Lyon. It's Olympique Lyon in a week where we have 3 games. Pau, Clermont, who are difficult, Lyon, and then Dijon after, who are competing with us very, very competitively at the moment. So I think next episode I'm going to do 1, then transfer deadline day 2, 3, and 4, with Dijon kicking off the next episode. I cannot play them back to back. My head would go, as what an episode it's been today. No signings in January, but still that come in the next one, so stay tuned. As thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with the notification bell as well if you do not want to miss an episode, as you don't want to miss Lyon. And if you've skipped through this video stupidly, you should not have missed today as well. So thank you all for watching. Take care in a bit, and peace.